Hey guys, Harris here. If you think this video is going to be about the weird thing that happened on stream with Twitch staff yesterday, sorry to disappoint. It was weird, it happened, Twitter blew it up, and then I've had a couple members of Twitch staff reach out to me and see if everything was okay, which it is, by the way. Everything's fine, it wasn't a big deal. But it does lead to a point that I'd like to make later in this video. So we will get to it there. In the meantime, the gist of it is that a Twitch staff came into my stream and told me a lot of my assumptions were wrong, which is fair. I'm wrong about a lot of things. I'm okay with that. Being wrong is where you have the opportunity to learn. So this video is an open letter to Twitch and to viewers. Let's just put it all out on the table. I'd like to share the 5 things that I think are Twitch's biggest problems right now, what I think the fixes are, and just so this is useful for creators, what I think creators should do until they get fixed, or in case they never get fixed. What can you do about it? So let's have that conversation, and then it'll be an open dialogue in the comments. Let's talk. So how many of you live stream and you want to post clips and highlights on YouTube and TikTok, but it's too time consuming and difficult? Well, the sponsor of today's video not only makes it easy and free, but they're also doing a cash giveaway. More on that in just a minute. Sizzle.gg is the sponsor of today's video, and they make it incredibly easy and free to make highlights and compilations of your stream that you can easily post to social media platforms. And you need absolutely zero editing skills or software to do this. All you do is go to Sizzle.gg, sign up for a free account, and link it to your Twitch or your YouTube accounts. And then Sizzle just becomes your most consistent lurker and watches your entire streams. And it looks for highlight moments and compilation moments and cuts them out for you. It's pretty nuts. And it's so sophisticated that it can even filter between kills, headshots, knockdowns, sniper kills, and victories. Once you're done with your stream, you just pick the live stream that you wanted to edit for you. You let them know what game you were playing, and then it just does the rest. It'll send you an email when it's done analyzing and editing for you, and then you can post it to social media platforms with a single click. Just enjoy the free content that helps you reach a larger audience and grow your following. I've said this before, Sizzle has been a sponsor on this channel for a while, but it's really one of those work smarter, not harder kind of things that really everybody should be using because it's free. And as for the $25, Sizzle is going to PayPal 2 of you that sign up for a free account. It's free money, so go sign up. The link is in the description down below. Start posting highlights and compilations and maybe even get $25 for free skins or really whatever you want. Back to the video. So let's dive right into number 1, an easy and obvious one with an obvious fix, and that is the 50-50 sub split. I want to make my thoughts on this very clear because Twitch taking 50% of user gifted revenue is not just about an extra 20%. It is the lowest split across all the social media platforms, and it is a problem. But to me, the biggest thing that this does is it is a beacon. It is a beacon to all creators saying, hey, here at Twitch, we don't know how to manage our money, so instead we need to take yours. We are okay, this is a long beacon, by the way. We are okay making it more difficult to succeed on this platform. It draws a chasm between the creator and the platform, whereas almost every other platform, in some sense, you feel like you are collaborative together. Throughout my career, the ad agencies that sell my sponsors, like the one with Sizzle that you saw earlier on this video, they've always taken anywhere from 10 to 15%. And if it got any more than that, I would throw a fit and leave. And they're actually doing something. They're negotiating. They're doing things. This is viewers giving money to streamers, and Twitch takes 50% of it. Now, the reason that this exists, and it'll bring us to number 2 in a second, is that Twitch hasn't been very creative or proactive about expanding its monetization. They're not doing a good job of collecting revenue anywhere that it's possible. It's just easier to take from the creators, and we don't seem to put up that much of a fight about it. So you as creators, the best thing that you can do in this situation is assume that this will never change. Assume that you will always lose 50% of this and diversify your revenue as much as you possibly can. It can be as small as creating print-on-demand merch with like a Stream Elements store. It can be as big as starting a business like I did with Streambeats, which by the way is copyright-free music. We have over 17 hours of lo-fi for you to use safely on your live streams. Go ahead and add the link in the description down below. If Twitch isn't in control of your revenue, Twitch can't hurt your revenue. Let's move on to number 2. Twitch's general monetization strategy is a giant problem. As of right now, the only real ways Twitch makes money, at least the main ways, are taking a massive cut of fan funding money like subs and bits and bombarding your streams with ads. Both are terrible experiences for the creators. Like, I understand that hosting live streams is expensive and Twitch is not profitable right now and they're probably getting a lot of pressure from Amazon, but taking 50% of streamers' revenue because you can't get creative with other ways to monetize is not the solution. For example, Julian, the CEO of Elgato, who is one of my favorite people in the world, I got to meet him in Germany a couple months ago, tweeted out a super interesting statement about how he would like to be CEO of Twitch for a year to see what he could do. And of his 3 main points that he said he'd like to do, the second one I thought was really interesting. He said that he would like to invest into new monetization options for streamers and subsequently Twitch as well. And he specifically mentioned Amazon affiliate revenue that they're just leaving on the table. Do you guys remember the Amazon Blacksmith plugin that you could put in the panels of your Twitch stream, where you could put all of your gear that you used on stream so people could scroll down and look through what you use and then click a buy button right there? It wasn't perfect because like such a small minority of people go and check out panels nowadays, but that could have been implemented so much better directly over a stream. Make an overlay plugin for Twitch that maybe in the top right corner it says check out my gear or my gear. And when you click on it, it could either have a drop-down menu with all the gear that you use, or as Julian mentions, you could have some kind of AI machine learning recognize the gear that's on your stream. And you could add, for example, like a little pop-up next to the microphone. And when you click on it or tap on it on your phone, it opens up exactly what that microphone is. You can check it out and buy it, and the streamer makes affiliate revenue. That is such a cool idea. I also think Twitch should do a much better job of utilizing clips. Clips exist on Twitch, but they've never implemented a good way to watch them. They're just kind of sitting there taking up space. If you were to give us a Twitch clips browser that when we didn't have anyone live we wanted to watch, we could browse through and not only find new streamers, but also be served ads on on-demand content, which is a much better experience than ads on live content. That would be an amazing opportunity for monetization. YouTube and TikTok are killing it specifically in that game. You've got them built into your platform. Let us take a look at them. Oh, which by the way, I got ahead of myself because number 3 was actually browsable clips. Browsable clips, as I mentioned, would not only allow streamers to get discovered way more, which is a massive problem on Twitch, but also would be an extra way for Twitch to monetize. My suggestion recently that I've actually had small conversations with Twitch staff about, and then the conversation goes silent, is that we created a vertical plugin that automatically converts your entire stream into a vertical format in real time. Give us 2 stream keys. Let us stream our horizontal version while also streaming our vertical version in the background, so when someone clips it, it clips the vertical version, and that makes it really easy for us to scroll through Twitch clips. And right now is a huge opportunity with this whole Reddit thing happening and r/livestream fails being shut down. Like, you could take over the space right now with letting us browse clips. In the meantime, streamers, the best thing you can do is find an easy system to make large amounts of clips from your stream and make sure you're posting those everywhere. And not just the obvious one like TikTok. Post to YouTube Shorts, post to Instagram Reels, post to Facebook. I think it's Facebook Reels. I know it sounds stupid, but there's a lot of discoverability over there. You should be utilizing it. Number 4, the new multi-streaming rule is weird. If you're not caught up, Twitch changed their rules a couple months ago, saying if you are a Twitch affiliate or partner, you can now also stream on other platforms, just not at the same time unless it's a totally different style of content like TikTok or Instagram. But you can't stream on Twitch and YouTube and Kick at the same time. They just changed the rules very sneakily during the whole like ad debacle that happened last week. They also quietly changed a rule that said not only can you not stream if you're an affiliate or a partner, but you can't multi-stream if you stream on Twitch at all. Now it's completely against TOS. And look, this is the kind of assumption I'm talking about here. And look, Twitch staff, if you're watching this and you think I'm wrong, please comment down below. But to me, this looks like the moves of a desperate company. The same way that when a relationship gets rocky, one person starts to get really controlling and I'm afraid of you finding something better, so you're not allowed to hang out with the opposite sex without me. Whatever. There are 2 ways to fix this relationship, Twitch. You can continue to try to control us and keep us from streaming other places, or you can make the experience on Twitch better, so we don't want to leave. When the experience on Twitch was good 4 years ago, nobody was streaming anywhere else. And then you did all this. And we want to test the waters. Give us a reason to be loyal again. And my advice to streamers is terrible advice. Don't listen to it. I don't want to be liable for this, but I want to see if anyone actually gets banned for multi-streaming. So, hey, maybe multi-stream. But I didn't tell you to do that. Don't multi-stream. Don't multi-stream. If you're looking for an easy way to multi-stream, by the way, our vertical plugin actually has kind of a secret Easter egg. If you look at the resolution, you can actually type in your own resolution. So you can type in 1920 by 1080, and now you got 2 streams next to each other. You can send one to Twitch and one to Kick or one to YouTube or whatever you want. You can literally multi-stream right inside of vanilla OBS. Link to that vertical plugin. It's totally free, by the way. Link to that down below. And a big one that matters to me as someone who likes building products like Streambeats and Vertical and Atom, my advice to Twitch number 5 has to do with the new features that they've been adding, which I think it's great that you're adding new features. You added a new vertical editor, vertical converter for your clips, which I think is great. You added alerts built right into Twitch, which I'm curious if anybody's using. The problem I have with these features is they're cut short right before doing something cool. Neither of these add value to the market that doesn't already exist. Like the vertical clip editor is cool, but the vertical plugin is free and it's higher quality and it's faster and it's easier. Like a better, easier solution already exists. And with Twitch alerts, I think it's great that you made Twitch alerts built right into Twitch, but for some reason we still have to grab a URL and put it into OBS as a browser source. If you were going to make Twitch alerts, make them native. Make them appear on stream without having to put them in OBS if we don't want to. That way I can IRL stream from my phone and still have alerts super easily. There are these features added that I'm glad you're spending time on, but you're not changing anything. You're not adding real value. And I would love to see real value added. There's just an extra day of brainstorming, an extra day in the creative room saying, what else could we add to this just to make it important? Otherwise, you're just throwing money at things, and it's frustrating because it's our money that you're taking from our subs. If you're gonna take money from our subs, build something cool with it. And you know, advice for streamers on this one is obvious. You know, always be aware of the new cool features there. Recognize that nobody comes to your stream because the features are really great, but they come there for you. So at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. Just utilize the tools that are available to you. And you know what? Bonus number 6, Twitch, please let us ban staff members. I had a staff member come into my stream the other day, and it wasn't a big deal. He wasn't calling me names or anything. Like, people have endured worse, but he was being pushy and aggressive and hijacking my stream and really abusing the power of the wrench that was next to his name. And at the end of the day, I couldn't ban him, and he laughed at me that I couldn't ban him. And so that meant that I was stuck. I either had to ignore my social anxiety and try to move on, which I did try to do, but it's very difficult when your anxiety attaches to something that's happening. Or I had to turn off the stream and exit the situation and not make any money from my job that day, which is a very frustrating situation to be in. I guess I just don't understand why that decision was ever made in the first place. Why would Twitch staff ever need to be unbannable? How could that ever go any way but poorly? So look, I'll remind you again, please leave comments down below. Any thoughts on any of these? Add some things if maybe I forgot some stuff. I'm saying these because I have so many fond memories of streaming on Twitch, and I don't want it to fail. I just want a good platform to stream on again. I want to enjoy it there. And as always, happy streaming.